Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Artist in Residence, Kevin Oping, and this is my brief epilogue on Mary Shelley and Adam Frankenstein's Monster. You saw me go through the whole process for the first time of drawing something completely original. And I did some new things. I did some things I'm not overly familiar with. I've got the drawing right here, so I'm going to show you, for example, Mary here. Mary's chin. No guiding line on that. Not something I normally do. I normally have at least a small one, but I thought I'd experiment. Frankenstein's Monster, I did some improvising. You saw me do that. Like here, when I didn't have this in pen, but I just drew it in pen and experimented. Didn't know his eyes were going to be orange. Didn't know about the smokestack. The only thing I really knew was going to be the lettering. Well, not the lettering. That was an improvisation. I knew there was going to be a handwritten text. But I really just want to talk about the background for a second. Having a vague idea of what the foreground was going to be. The backgrounds are generally where I struggle. So that's where I think I need to focus, especially as I rewatch the previous videos. I realize how I kind of divest in a certain way, and how I need to work on that during the backgrounds. How I'm not giving them my all, or I'm not connecting with that part of the image, or something. I'm not entirely sure, but that's why I started this channel, was to really force myself to learn these things and learn my quirks as an artist. Overall, I'm really happy with the image I created. I don't like that I forgot to put a Y down, or that I misspelled imagine, as you might remember. But we're gonna move forward on that. We're going to pretend that I didn't do that. But honestly, that's a really good example of what I'm talking about. This lettering thing, I was rushing it. I really was. I was trying to get it done more than I was happy about it. Like with Mary and Adam, I was really drawn, no pun intended. I was really attracted to that part of the drawing. But when it came time to just fill in the world around them, I don't know. It's something I always struggle with. I don't know what that says about me. Maybe that's for me and my therapist. But next time we're going to work on that. The techniques also need a little bit of work in terms of blending the colors and making sure I don't run out. I'm looking at this spot here. But also just kind of learning the right balance. Because I talk about James O'Barr in the inking video and his high detail, as well as Mike Mignola and his very sparse use of a lot of detail, and then Frank Miller, who can go back and forth depending on the drawing's need. That's something I need to work on too. So, checklist. Staying engaged, detail, maybe some planning, because that did help. Having the previous sketch here, the warm-up sketch on it. Not rushing and finding the right balance of detail between letting the central focus of the image pop and the greater world around them pop. Anyway, but I'm rambling now. And honestly, that's my big takeaway. That's all I really wanted to say was just kind of talk about, make that checklist. What are we going to do going forward? What are we going to do next? Already brainstorming. Let me know what you think of the image if you've seen it. It is fully on my Instagram. Check that out. The link is in the video description or in the channel description. But for this, like, share, subscribe, make me feel real good, and I will see you next time where we will work on these issues together. Thanks for watching, and peace out.